Hi, Sarah Mack here from withsarahmack.com. And today I'm going to share with you a flash of inspiration that I just had while I was out on a walk around the neighborhood. It's a beautiful, hot, sunny day here in New York. And I want to share with you some of my top ways to help you create good quality content consistently and fast, and how to really create that constant stream of money making topic ideas. So, what we want to avoid here is just putting out content for the sake of putting out content, which, when you're an entrepreneur and you're marketing yourself online, and I've fallen into this trap, that idea of like, oh, I need to put something out, I need to be consistent, I need to be visible. We want to get out of that conversation and from that being the intention as to why you're putting content out there, and making sure that it's coming from a genuine place of inspiration, because those are going to be the pieces that get you the most engagement, that really connect with the people that you're most excited to welcome into your business, and are going to be the ones that lead to genuine nurturing of your audience, building valuable relationships, and leading to sales in your business. So do you ever struggle to come up with content ideas, or do you ever just feel really uninspired and like it's a push and you have to force yourself to come up with a good idea, or you get really in your head about it, or you're just finding it difficult? So what I'm going to share with you today is going to really sidestep that, so you never have to experience that. And I'm going to kick it off with the most important point. If you're a personal brand and your goal is to inspire people to work with you and to get excited about the work that you're doing, then the number one thing that's going to support you to create inspirational content is to stay inspired in your life. So, you don't have to be living on a tropical beach in order to be inspired. It's really a choice, a daily choice of cultivating activities that are always accessible to you to help you shift into that state of inspiration. That is the place where you cultivate your creativity. And it's like when you're taking a shower, you get those great ideas. It's cultivating little spaces like that really intentionally, and then capturing the ideas that come through. So it's really about just doing things that make you feel good on a regular basis, creating space to go for a walk in your local park, do some exercise, whatever makes you feel good, have a dance party, go for a drive and listen to your favorite music, watch a movie, take a break, create something, make a new friend, go somewhere you've never been before, either in your own neighborhood or, taking a trip somewhere, going to a gallery or a museum, meditating, journaling, doing yoga. Being really intentional about doing whatever makes you feel good and feel inspired, because that's the energy that's going to come across when you create content. And it's going to be those moments where you'll start to notice that you're accessing all of those inspirational ideas for your content. So make sure you're doing this on a daily and weekly basis. And it's that change of scenery that creates that shift internally and breaks you out of our, thought patterns of drudgery of every day, of the to-do list or whatever it is that you're focusing on, that really like flips a switch and creates that space for the inspiration to drop in. So that's going to be where you receive the stories that you get to share with your audience, that will give them insight into who you are, what makes you unique, and why you're the right person who can help them. They'll naturally come to you, and those will be the stories that will most resonate. You don't really don't need to overthink it. So number 2 is to really make the most of those moments of inspiration. When the ideas hit, write them all down, make it easy, have a system for you to be able to capture those thoughts and ideas, whether that's, sometimes I'll write on scraps of paper, if something comes to me and my journal isn't close by or my phone isn't close by, I'll write it down and keep that piece of paper and then add it to my list that I'm collecting. Normally I'll keep a page in the back of my journal, or I've also got a Google Doc where I include ideas for content as well. So make sure you have a system, so you're in that habit of always capturing ideas when they come up and then putting them in a place so that when you sit down to create content, you can sit there and you have something to work from that's got loads of ideas that you felt inspired by in the past, and then you can just feel into whichever one feels most exciting to you to create content around in that moment. So that's a way for you to always have a continual supply of ideas and not putting that pressure of, I've created this time to create content, I have to be inspired, when you're not feeling inspired to come up with ideas in that moment, because that just never really works, or it never really works well. So, however, the more regularly you do these and you apply these strategies, the more you'll just be in the flow of content creation and inspiration, and you'll kind of build that muscle to have inspirational ideas on tap. So, whenever you do sit down, it will be easier for you to cultivate ideas that are, that you're excited about sharing. And that's really what helps you create consistency and makes it not have to feel like a chore to be doing your marketing and your content creation. Which brings me on to step number 3, which is don't overthink it. So keep it short and cultivate that flow and really enjoy your creation process. Anytime you're in a conversation of I have to create this, or you put pressure on yourself, you will not be creating great content. And the more you lean into and actively and intentionally cultivate the habit of enjoying your content creation, the easier it will be for you to stay consistent. There's no point in pushing through and forcing yourself to do it if you're not feeling it, because you'll start to resent having to do it, which will, spiral and attach negative feelings and emotions to having, doing your content creation. So you want to avoid that at all costs. Because your business is supposed to be fun, right? If it's not, then you get to choose what to do differently, so it aligns with who you are and what you love doing most. And there are no rules. So if this is resonating with you and you're really looking to shift into fun and ease in creating content that leads to sales for you, I would love to invite you into the Tell Stories That Sell program. It's really to support you to master the skill of fun content creation in a way that's consistently bringing you in sales every month. I'll be sharing the most simplified strategies that have worked for me to create consistent income for the past 5 years in organic social media content marketing that's allowed me to double my income 3 years in a row and hit 6 figures as a copywriter and coach. So we'll work really closely together to help you get crystal clear on the stories that your dream clients need to hear to make it an easy decision to say yes to working with you. I have clients in my inbox every week wanting to work with me in my programs and one-on-one coaching, and it doesn't take me any longer than 20 to 40 minutes a few times a week to put out content that translates to sales with amazing clients that I genuinely really love working with. So send me a message with any questions you have about content creation and the Tell Stories That Sell program, and I'm so excited to support you to be making more money in a business that you love. So please like and share this with anyone you know that it would support. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.